Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Why is it they call you Brawn? You used to look tiny to me, sir.
Oh yeah, you son of a...
You are badass.
You suck.
Cybertron Weekly is your central hub for everything Transformers. Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at Transformers Titans Return Brawn. I've been waiting for this guy to pop out onto the shelves. I love Brawn, one of my favorite characters from the old G1, and we haven't had a good Brawn figure in a long time, so I was super stoked when I saw that it was going to come out in the line, and it finally hit out and about. They had this guy, Bumblebee, and I think it was Roadburn, which looked like a red repainted Bumblebee with a different head. So we're probably going to get a cliff jumper here pretty soon. But this guy definitely looks very G1-y. Let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Brawn in package, and it's about the same kind of stuff we've been getting in Transformers this size. We get some really cool artwork back here of Brawn. It says Generations Transformers. There's his vehicle mode. There he is. It says Titans Return, so that's pretty much all the same. Nothing on the side. So yeah, there he is. Titans Return, Transformers, there's the artwork looking all kinds of cool. Definitely digging that. Back of the package, it has a very quick write-up up there. Robot mode, and then a vehicle mode. He transforms into 6 steps. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, vehicle, robot, and then if you want to pause and read this, you are more than welcome to. And that pretty much does it for the packaging for Brawn. Let's go ahead and get him out of box and see what we think. So here we have Brawn out of package, and I gotta say, this might be one of my favorite Legends class figures to come out of the Transformers Titans Return line. This might be one of my favorite figures, period, out of the line, because this thing is done so well. It is not by any means a perfect representation of Brawn, but this is a fantastic figure, and you can tell by the way that it was put together that somebody really loved this character over in the engineering group. Now, Brawn does come with his collector card, so there it is. It's got the artwork of him picking up a great big old piece of metal, getting ready to throw it, looking all kinds of cool. It says Brawn. Here are his stats on the back. If you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. So Brawn is definitely a fun little figure, and there were a lot of surprises to the figure that I just was not expecting. He does have a little shield on the back here that I just kind of plugged on the back of his back just to get it out of the way. So you can plug it into one of these little holes and you get a shield, if I can get a focus there, which is kind of cool. He doesn't come with a gun, which is a bit unfortunate, but then again, Brawn, I mean, he used a gun in the show, but he was really more hands-on. He was just kind of the rough and tumble, big muscles kind of little shrimp bot, which was cool. I definitely dig that. I'm going to take this off for a second. As far as articulation goes on the character, or the figure, his head does turn. It's kind of awkward to get it to turn, but it will turn. The back piece behind his head makes it a little hard to get to. But it will go, so that is cool. I appreciate that. He's got a ball and socket joint right up here on his arm. He does have a hinge, so yeah, that's nice to have the ball and socket joint up there. He does have a hinge at the top, but that is more for transformation. There's a ball joint at the elbow, which gives you a wide range of movement. He doesn't have anything at the wrist, which is, you know, not untypical in this class of figure. There's nothing at the waist. His legs do kick up that far. They kick really far back. He's on a ball joint there at the hip. He does have a mushroom peg at the upper thigh, which is interesting. And then he's got a really nice knee joint. And then he's got these back hinge feet. But that's really just for stabilization when he's in robot mode. And yeah, I mean, overall, I really do like this guy. I think he works. I think he works well. For comparison, Here we have a Brawn next to another Legends figure, Rewind, and they're not the right size scale at all. Rewind should be smaller than Brawn, but you know, in the toy line, I mean, it works. That's about as small as you're going to get without it being a non-transformer. But he's definitely bulkier than Rewind is, and he's definitely painted better. Taking a closer look at the figure itself, I love this guy. The sculpt is really great. There were so many G1 nods here. The head sculpt, the helmet is done right. While the face, for some reason, just doesn't quite look like Brawn, it is done the way it really kind of should be. I love all the paint work on the truck here. The metallic green, just absolutely beautiful. We get a little Autobot logo when he's in vehicle mode, which is nice. You can store his shield back there. I wish there was some silver paint on the hubcaps of the wheels, but that's a minor gripe, so we don't really get those. The chest, very G1-like with the blue paint apps down there, the circles, and then the little arches on the side of his chest. Very nice. The big Autobot logo, very, very cool. I mean, they did a great job bringing this character into the 21st century. So taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, I love the paint aspect on this guy, probably one of my favorite bits. All the sculpt work looks really, really nice. I like the black legs that kind of go down into the green feet. Very bulky. The wheels just kind of sitting back there, which is kind of nice. And what surprised me were the flip-out heels on this guy to give him extra stability. That was much appreciated, and I mean, it makes for some really, really nice and stable poses for this guy, which I'm really a fan of. Brawn's alternate mode is an off-roading SUV, which I really do dig, and the transformation on this character is pretty simple but very satisfying. It's a fun transformer. So let's go ahead and get Brawn into his truck mode and see what we think. So here we have Brawn in his vehicle mode, and I gotta say, I like it. I love the metallic green. It's a little different than what we got in the original, but vehicles have changed over the years. This one's definitely a little more armored, but overall, I think it captures the essence of the vehicle. I definitely do dig that. I like the front of the vehicle. We get kind of the spare tanks up here, but it gives off that yellow bumper vibe that the original had. We got these nice headlights, gives it kind of a Jeep look, and the brace bar and the painted grille looks nice. The top, we get a lot of really cool detail work up in here, just absolutely beautiful green. Got the Autobot logo. The black windshields look nice. Again, we need silver paint apps on the wheels, but I mean, you could do that yourself, I suppose. Great detail work. Would have liked some black paint back there. This is a little clunky, but I guess it works. Not too terribly bad. Love the spare wheel on the top, and all the detail up there looks nice. The back is probably the weakest point of this Transformer, but that's okay. I mean, you don't really look at the back of them too terribly often up on a display, so overall, I've got to give it a lot of good points for the vehicle mode. Now, the play gimmick on this Titans Return Legends figure is, of course, you can have the little Titan Master guys roll around in the trucks and the cars. And here I have Trigger Happy's little buddy here. So what you do is take Brawn, like this, and then you're going to lift his canopy up, and there is a little spot in there for this guy to ride in. So we're just going to put him into his little sitting mode. And he's just going to sit right in there, just like that. All right, so there we are. And yeah, so he sits very nicely in there. And all you're going to do is close the little hatch. Oh, this little guy, come on, sit up. Sit upright. Get in there. There we go. So yeah, there it is. So he fits nice and neat in there. And then you just kind of got to wiggle his head. He likes to sit back, doesn't he? Come on there, dude. Get in there. There we go. Yeah, so I mean, it's this piece right here, this peg hole likes to catch against the heads of the guys, so you want to make sure to get them all the way forward in the canopy, and he will go. So very fun, very cool. I do like how you can use these Legends figures with the headmasters, so they work across the entire line of figures for Titans Return. So is Brawn a figure that you want in your Transformers collection? I'm going to say yes, because this is a classic character. G1 all the way up until animated. I think we see him in animated in a few scenes, and just a fan favorite. Absolutely. The paint on this thing, well done. I love the metallic green. It's pretty easy to transform, yet simplified, fun. I like that. I think that they designed the character to look enough like the G1 version. Lots of nods to it in its design, but brings it into a modern collection. It's relatively cheap. I mean, you're looking at a $10 figure or under, depending on where you buy him. And, you know, he can work with a Headmaster unit, which is definitely lots and lots of fun. The only drawback I have on the character is he doesn't come with a weapon. And that's a nitpick, really. I mean, that's the only thing I can really say bad about it. And if he would have come with a gun, I would say give him like a big bazooka type of weapon, because that's kind of the over-the-top that this character would have had. So definitely a lot of fun, whether you like just a good fun toy or you're a G1 fanatic. So there he is, Brawn from Titans Return.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.